So I'm talking to the 2018 National Road Race Champion, Connor Swift of Madison Genesis. So Connor, been a bit of a mad week, I would have thought.
Yeah, definitely. It's took the phone's finally dying down with the notifications and whatnot, and sinking in a little bit. So yeah, it's been just I've probably watched the race back about 10 times, and I still don't get caught. So it's pretty good.
Well, tell us about the actual race. How did it unwind? Because you had George get in that early move.
Yeah.
And I saw Ben go across to it, your cousin.
Right, yeah.
What happened? How did the rest of it pan out?
So them guys up the road might have been 6 or 7. Obviously we had someone there, which was good. And then I think it was Dull that attacked, and I just tagged him. And I think there was Charlie Tanfield there, Dan Bigham, maybe Matt Holmes on the back of that, and we were drilling that. It was hard to get across, and then there must have been a group of 3 or 4 behind, which included Blythe, I think, that either just caught ours that I didn't realise when we were working through, or came once we just joined that front group. So I think there was 3, and that joined the front group, and then there was 18 of us or whatever there was, and then it was just a case of just everyone were rolling through, sharing the workload pretty evenly. No one really skipped too many turns. Obviously everyone had a little bit of a break to have a bit of a gel or go back to the team cars or something, but the workload was pretty equally shared. And then Dull, first time up the rails, he attacked, and I think he was just trying to see how everyone's legs were. And then the last time up the rails, my cousin, he didn't really attack, he just went hard, to maybe weaken some of the guys' legs, and then everyone was watching each other on the very last lap, and obviously Stannard were coming across, and I was just wanting to kind of maintain the momentum of the group, because I knew if Stannard came across, then Dull would have a teammate, and then if you let Stannard have an inch or so, then he's gone, isn't he? So and then I did actually get in a couple of moves before I went away solo. So I was in a group of 6, I think, and there was Blythe there, Mark Christian there, so I expected them Christian to maybe ride for Blythe a bit more than what he did, and then Wiggins had 2 lads there, so I thought it was maybe on them to drive that a bit more, but they didn't really seem that fussed. And then I actually got away in a bit of a group with our Ben and Mark Christian, but again I flicked out my elbow and they didn't really, maybe bluffing a little bit, I don't know. And then I went solo. So
bike riders talk about floater days, special days. How did you feel that day?
At the very start, and especially once I'd rode across to the front group with Dull, I thought we're going hard here, and I thought, and Matt Holmes asked me how I was in the break early doors, and I said I'll ride into the race, and I knew I'd, obviously with having resed the weekend before, feeling good there. I just looked after myself all day. I was eating every 20-30 minutes, even going through the feed. I wasn't super hot, but I just cooled myself down with some water. Maybe 3 times during the race, always drinking, and then the very last lap I got my caffeine intake right, and then I had a Coke with some water on the last lap, and it just felt great in that group at the end. Obviously I was fading a bit the last 5k, but I felt good.
And what was going through your mind when Adam was chasing you? Were you aware of it? How close?
I think looking back now, I thought I had a bit of a bigger gap than I actually did. I told myself not to look back, and obviously you're always tempted to at some point, which I did. And I would just tell myself don't look back, and then that last 5k I didn't look back until 500 to go or something like that. So it was just a case of just head down, don't look back, just try and hold the power, and just grind it out basically all the way. And I was just keeping myself mentally motivated as well.
Well, I saw the look back. I got the pictures of the look back at 100 metres to go. What was going through your mind then?
Just that I've done it. I was like thinking, hopefully there's no surprise sprint coming right at me, which there wasn't. Then it just kind of hit home, and I just started listening to how big the roar was at the finish and everything like that.
Well, the last person I saw do that was Bradley Wiggins.
I watched it when he did that that day.
So nice wheel marks to follow in. So what's happened this week? I saw the tweets, the Instagram stuff from Russ Downing on the chain gang. You went out with the because I remember the stories of you from Russ and Dean of you going out on that chain before you even raced. Things have certainly moved on since then.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the day after I just went to the cafe with my girlfriend, just dead easy day. And then the Tuesday I went out on the morning chain gang, and there was about 30-40 guys out, and it was just nice to see all them. And every single person that I spoke to, they all told me how the finish happened. They was like telling me what happened in the race, and it was great, because just they told me that their side of the story of watching the race, and congratulated me. And yeah, it was nice to get out and see a load of guys, local guys, yeah, for sure.
And finally, as I just said to you, one of the emotional pictures I've taken was with you and your dad Nick.
Yeah.
Just tell us about your parents' support over the years.
Yeah, obviously without my mum and dad, it's not really possible. I don't think it's possible for any sports person without the support from the parents, and they've never been pushy. It's always been my choice. But even as a junior, when I first moved from triathlons into cycling, like my dad and that taking me to the junior national series, driving me to all the local races, and picking me up if I've bonked about 10 miles away from my house, you know, just all those little things. It's what obviously they've done over the years to help me, and so even just to support me a little bit. Once I've decided, I came out 6th form, got a part-time job, and just they didn't charge me like full board. It just let me off a little bit. Obviously I still paid them board, but just little things like that. And yeah, I think just to have a big result like that, and they be there at the time, yeah, just lots of
And it
emotion.
meant so much to them.
Yeah,
Is that obviously for yourself? It's just probably a little bit surreal, but when you actually see the reaction of your parents and the team and everyone, you're such a popular win.
Yeah, just really proud, and yeah, it's just nice to do it for lots of people.
Looking forward to wearing the jersey for the first time on Sunday.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
All right. Good luck tonight in Abergavenny.
Thank you.
Thank you.